Hey there guys, this is Master Turtle. Welcome to the dojo. Today I've got a video that I've been wanting to make for a long time. This is not really a continuation of the Generation Gap series, but let's talk about Mutant Mayhem versus Rise of the TMNT. Here we go. This is the sixth take of the video, so I'm really tired, but here's what I wanted to say about these two different types. Okay. Mutant Mayhem was a back to basics. What is a Ninja Turtle? A Ninja Turtle is a turtle that's a ninja. They're like superheroes. They've got their initial belt buckles. They've got their classic weapons. They're all the same kind of turtle. They've got the bandanas, and it's about them growing up, being different, and living with it. Easy. Rise of the Ninja Turtles. Yikes. I don't know what the show was about at the beginning. It was supposed to be a comedy that gets to them saving the world, and they've used magic, and it's like watching an episode of anime, specifically Gurren Lagann. Everything is on hyper mode. But I ended up liking Rise a lot, so that's why I'm doing this video. Each turtle was meant to be very different from each other. They're all different types of turtles. Like you'll see, Raphael has a spiky shell. He's got magic weapons. The only similarity between these two Raphaels, other than the color red, is that they have the overhead bandana. For some reason, they like using this design. Even the Michael Bay movies have the overhead bandana. I don't really like it, but it doesn't matter. It can be a different bandana. I don't care. They both kind of have some damage on their front. This Raphael's got a bandage. This Raphael's got a scar. The scarring tends to be, because Raphael is a bit rough and he likes to fight. Cool. If we look at Donatello is where I have a lot of fun. Like you'll see the Mutant Mayhem Donatello. He can't really see well, so he needs glasses. He's got a stick, the bow staff. He's got a smartphone. That's a little more modern. He's got a pouch, and he's basically a nerd. He doesn't know everything, but he does have a lot of knowledge about lots of different things. And now we've got the Rise Donatello, and his most prominent feature that I had to draw on is his eyebrows. His eyebrows really complete this look because he's kind of got a huge forehead. But anyways, he also has a stick, but his stick is magic. Okay, sorry, his stick isn't magic. This is supposed to convey that this is a special stick. It's his tech bow staff. He's enhanced it with technology. His magic weapon is his goggles. Because Rise had a lot of Japanese yokai lore in New York, and there's lots of magic, his goggles is a very important piece of equipment. He's got this wrist computer, and he's a soft shell turtle, so his shell is extremely fragile. Therefore, they decided to give him armor for it, kind of like Iron Man. And he's got this lots of different equipment that can basically latch on. So I'll just put it on him now, and there you go. This is Rise Donatello. And he's also kind of a jerk, which I think a lot of people like. People like arrogant Donatello. Super arrogant. Super funny. And then we've got Leonardo. Now, Leonardo, he's your typical trying to be a good leader, trying to be a good brother. Listen to Master Splinter. He's got his two katanas. But Rise Leonardo is completely different. He's got one sword. This sword can slice into different dimensions. He is the only one that is a red-eared slider, meaning, the red-eared sliders have been the species of most of the Ninja Turtles, but he's got the red-eared slider markings on his head. You can see that his shell is a little bit different. He's supposed to be the Joker, but he eventually becomes the leader because Raphael is actually the leader in Rise. Supposed to be different. And overall, this Leonardo is kind of funny at times. He becomes such an important character over the course of the show and over the course of the movie that you find that he is something to behold. But anyways, go watch the movie if you're interested in finding out the plot points. And then finally, Michelangelo. Like I can't say much about this Michelangelo. I just like the way he looks. He looks kind of funny. He's just a little stupid looking, but he he's got a good heart. This Michelangelo is Dr. Delicate Touch here. He's got, he doesn't have nunchucks. He has this, what is this, kuri, whatever. I don't even know. It's basically a stick with a chain with a blade here, but this blade is supposed to fly out, and it's basically sentient. This show is so focused on the magic aspect. I think Michelangelo ends up being a master kind of sage kind of dude, which is really cool. But anyways, I don't know if you noticed, but in my comparison, Rise seemed to be trying so hard to be good, different, hyperactive, that I think it lost a lot of its audience. Not to say that I didn't like it. I liked it, but by the time I watched the whole thing, it was already too late. I was able to get a lot of these Rise figures, so I'm happy because they put a lot of effort into this. From a business standpoint, making all the turtles different is a production nightmare. Just think about how much tooling, how much difference, like each of these figures probably cost a lot of money to make because they all have a different size. All their parts are quite different. I don't know if their feet are different too. So you'd think that they really believed in this concept, that kids really wanted something different. And I will tell you that yes, they do, but I think when this era was introduced, there was already too many things trying to make Ninja Turtles different. Like the Michael Bay movies really didn't help. They flopped really hard, and people hated those designs. And then by association, the Rise show was really hard to find to watch. Right? I did get Netflix to watch it, but then because it took so long between their production and the episodes had no order to them really, because a lot of them would be filler type episodes. The actual plot was kind of all over the place. You could probably skip a lot of it without really noticing. They were trying to make it so that you could watch from kind of anywhere, but there is a plot. Well, with Mutant Mayhem, because it was in the format of a movie, and they also got, a heavy cast of heavy hitters to put this movie together, I think it was way more cohesive. Like the writing is really good, so I can't really complain about it at all. There are some parts that I don't particularly think are amazing. The plot of the movie isn't that different from major big budget movies, but the way that they did it is good. So for those that are still watching this video, all I can say is Rise was kind of an underappreciated gem, right? I kind of like the differences now looking back. Maybe like it came out in 2018, so almost 6 years later, I still like it. That's why I started this channel with that Generation Gap series, trying to say, oh man, these are so different. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it. And then when I saw it, I'm like, it's a little bit underwhelming. But now it's underappreciated, I think. So if you guys enjoyed these videos, I'm going to be making more of these comparisons between different generations because I feel that nobody's really talking about it. But these toys are actually quite awesome, and I want to appreciate them more. So I'm going to use these toys as my base rather than trying to edit all this different footage. If you like my video, I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let me know, because I think it's important that more people know about this series while they can enjoy what's coming out now with Mutant Mayhem. Always look back at the other series, because maybe one day with all these multiverse movies happening, they'll do a crossover. And when they do a crossover, man, please bring these guys back because they're so cool. I don't want them to lose the opportunity to shine because they already did. Right? They already flopped on their own, but maybe this can revive some of that interest. And for those who are kind of wondering why I'm doing these videos to begin with, it's because I just really like TMNT in general. So I just want to share it with not only my friends and people that are watching me supporting this channel, but also to bring it out to the wider audience. Like the kids these days don't really know Ninja Turtles. I'm hoping that Mutant Mayhem is the one that brings them back in, and then they can explore the very, very rich history. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. This channel is called the Shellf Ronin because I have a lot of things on my shelf, as you can see. So lots of content to review, lots of Ninja Turtles, lots of movies. And yeah, this is Master Turtle signing out.